everybody. Happy Sunday, you all. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. I hope you all are doing well. Your weekend has been a fun and good one so far. And as always, I hope you are doing better than me. I'm sorry I overextended the intro a little bit. Literally 4 minutes before the intro was supposed to end, I remembered that I have to do my laundry today because tomorrow is Monday. I gotta go to work, and if I don't have clean clothes, well, that would be a problem. so I grabbed my basket of dirty clothes and I just rushed to the laundry. Sorry. Hey, Riptane, thank you for joining, my guy. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you for joining. So I couldn't stream the Short Sunday last Sunday. Well, I could. I just decided last minute to cancel it because I had too many problems weighing on my mind, and I couldn't really bring myself to streaming on that Sunday. I could have done it, but it was not going to be a very fun experience for me, so I just decided to cancel. Regardless, though, today I am here, thank God, and I am going to work some more on that thing that I have been working on for a while now. Also forgot to close this. And I was checking this a few minutes before the stream started. And you know, I think I'm actually far closer to finishing this project than I thought I was. Give it a moment to load. Yeah, this thing here. I was looking at this. I don't think I have much left to do here. Probably maybe just add a few more effects, and that's it. Well, aside from the fact that I forgot to draw his freaking wings, and I forgot about them also just until now. I just remembered I actually still have a bit more of stuff to do because I still have to draw his wings. Okay, man, just when I thought I was about to get done with this, I just remembered I still have a lot more work to do. Okay, where was I with his wings last time? Well, there's their sketch. Oh, I actually have not finished sketching them yet. No, I have. No, actually I haven't. I am missing one bit over here. So let me go back to workshop wings. And let's do that. And then I'm gonna draw the line art for this in Corel with vectors. Where's the progress sheet for the wings? Here. Let's open this file. I will have to expand this canvas. There. Yes, replace the existing file. And let's get started. Now the thing that I gotta do here now with these wings on paint should be, in theory, very quick. Because all I gotta do here, excuse me, is just draw a membrane that is supposed to go here. I forgot about it. And hopefully I will be doing it right. By the way, it's a beautiful chill day outside today. Well, yesterday we had a max temperature of 36 degrees Celsius. Today is considerably, well, it's not cold, but it's a lot colder than yesterday. Today's weather is just perfect, just the way I like it. It even rained a little bit this morning. It's cool enough that I don't need to have my fan on, blowing air on me, because my god, yesterday I was dying. So hot it was. Oof. It was really bad. I'm not sure I am doing this right. I'll carry on like this, but I'm not too sure I'm doing this bit here right. I would be happy if I can manage to finish this today, but I don't think I will. Okay, now I have to make this membrane look natural, like it is actually there and it's kind of folded. How am I gonna do that? No. Let's remove this one. And maybe add a few more wrinkles here. Maybe just that one. Maybe one here too. No. At least not like that. Yeah, this might be right. Yeah, I think that looks about right. I do feel like there should be a few more wrinkles, but I'm not too sure how to draw them. At least not in a way that looks natural. Not realistic, just natural. Because I reckon there is a difference between something looking realistic from simply looking natural. I'm not too sure how to explain exactly what I mean by that, but just roll with it. Yeah, I feel like there should be a few wrinkles here. How do I draw them? Like this? No, not like that. Maybe do have at least one in here. Kind of curving like this one, you know? good. Yeah, that kind of looks off a bit, don't you think? Maybe what it is missing is another wrinkle, but somewhere else. Like maybe here. And perhaps another one there. And who knows, maybe yet another one right here. And let's have one more right here. Yeah, I think that now this looks a little a little more natural. Let's color all of that black. And if I did it right, this should be ready to be moved over to CorelDRAW. Actually, I do zoom out one more level. Yeah, that's actually okay. Let's send this over to the progress sheet. And I would do at least one more tweaking there. Tweaking slash correction. This wrinkle here. Either it needs to be drawn a little differently, or it needs another one to accompany it. I'll try both. Here, let's add one right here. That extra one that I have just added, I think it might go there, but it needs to be different from this. So remove it. Or should I maybe add one down here instead? Or maybe both. Let's find out. Okay. If I did this right, this is basically finished now. Only one way to find out. And I still think it looks a bit weird, but I think it's done. I'm curious, what if I remove this one? But what if I add another one there instead, but curved differently? Yeah, like this. Okay, now that is correct. Now that is done. I mean, right and done. Yeah. I will just add one more detail here where the wing begins on his shoulder. Yeah, that. I mean, that is right, but it didn't really do it right. There. Now what was right before is even more right now. Okay, that is correct. That's good. As a keeper. Right, let's save these wings. Well, first save the work itself. Control S, because you know, always save a progress and stuff. Now let's send this over to the progress sheet for backup purposes. And oh yes, I also gotta clean up the sketch to leave just the wings. It's gonna be a lot easier if I select everything, copy, delete, and then paste again using gray as a transparent color. There we go. Copy all of this and send over to the progress sheet. And now, hopefully, the wings will be completely finished and ready to be vectorized. Let's just date this as I always do, because hopefully I am not ever have to come back to this sketch here. Now that's ugly. Let me do it again. Man, can you believe it? It's already almost October. Sheesh. Where has time gone? Sunday. And save. Okay, let's prepare these wings now to be vectorized. I actually have already have a file to do that. Just needs to update it. Hang on. I should copy just the wings because I don't know if the canvas size is different. I need a little bit more zoom. There. Okay, the wings are in place. Good. Hold on. Okay. Now we gotta turn those black sketchy line arts into dark gray. And it's done. Easy like that. Man, I love paint. Oops. Where's General Sketch Wings for Corel? Here. Save, yes. Let's put away the pen. And go back to our good old friend CorelDRAW. Let's see, Line Arts Alpha 5. That should be the latest one, right? So let's open it. Oh, I actually have already started drawing the line arts for the wings. I'll just have to update that to include the changes I have just done. Give it a moment. It's going to take a minute to open the program. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say that it looks like I have already finished these wings, but no, I haven't. I was just about halfway through finishing them. Alright, let's grab the updated general sketch file. Why is it so much bigger than the original canvas? Why? It shouldn't be like that. The fudge. Fine, no problem. I can just resize the thing. I shouldn't have to do that though. There. Now let's bring it up a few layers so I can see the line arts. Okay, here, let's stop here. What thickness of line am I using? 4 pixels, huh? Very well. Oops. Object properties. Alright, 0.5, that is correct. This line here, I'm gonna have to redraw it. Oh, let me begin with this one here, though. What? Oh, that's totally the wrong thing. Frick. How do I redo? Yeah, repeat forward one. No, that's wrong. Okay, let's stop here. Yeah, this bit here, I'm gonna have to redo that one a little bit, but I want to start down here. You know what's curious? The hairline thickness is actually thicker than 1 pixel. Don't believe me? Look at this. Size 1 pixel. Size hairline. Hairline is thicker than 1 pixel. Shouldn't it be the other way around? I think it should. Well, anyway. That's not really important. What's important is that I get this right. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see. Could be a little better, but I'm gonna leave it like this now because I will still have to come back here later to pointify this line over here, the end of that line there, rather. All right, now what about this here? And that there. That's good. Ooh, wrong key. Who calls you, Starks? Get out of there. Don't open while I'm working. Not without being called. Actually, did hit start on the keyboard by accident. Took a while to open though. Strangely. That going all the way over there, that is going to be annoying to fix. That is going to be so annoying to fix. There is a way and I will find it. There is a way and I will find it. For now, let me just make these lines exist first. These wrinkles are gonna be made of several triangles of pointification. And if you're not familiar with that term, well, one, is a term that I made up, and two, I'm not gonna go and explain that all over again. Just go watch past VODs of the Short Sunday, because I have explained this so many times before. I don't want to do it now. There it is. No, don't use white. Blue, yes, like that. Wow, this line went far up there, as a lot farther up than I thought it did. For a moment I thought this was gonna go all the way up. Actually, color this one red. Makes it a little easier to see what I'm doing here without making many mistakes, if any at all. Which is actually the preferred thing. No mistakes at all. That would be great. Okay, that's almost right. Just gotta thicken this up a little bit more down here. And I still need to do a little more tweaking here. Hey, a bad bot just tried to send a message in the chat. Got caught up by the filters. Let me deal with that thing. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm so good at doing that. There. Control C / ban. Boom. Done. To all of these people who who send malicious links using these malicious bots, I wish all of them stabbed their toes into furniture every single morning. Yeah, Am I mean to say such a thing? I don't think so. They are trying to scam people after all. If anything, that is even meaner. Okay, this here now doesn't look right. I might have messed this line up. Maybe stretching it up like that should fix that. I will have a better idea of how well or bad this is once I actually finish and clean up everything, but so far I do think this line that I have selected now is kind of wrong. It is curving right. The problem, however, is the thickness of the line. Okay, that... no, that's still not very good. It seems to be a lot thicker on the in the center than it is at the base. It is not supposed to be like that. Should be thin up there and gradually becomes thicker as we approach the base down here. And it's not really doing that. As it is, or as it was before I started messing around with this part here. It was thin at the top, thicker at the center, and then a little thinner at the base down here. Okay, now that looks a little better. Yeah, I think I'm done with that one. Now these here should in theory be very easy to make. That looks a little too thick, don't you think? Yeah, it does. So let's remove the outline, actually. Leave just the interior. Yeah, that's one way to fix that. Ta-da! Done. Very good. My mouth is bigger here. I think I'm gonna have to use the same trick. Yeah, I think that's right. Fill with color and remove the outline. Yes, 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 yes. I am going somewhere with this. It's working. Just need a little bit more thickness up here. And I think that line should be done. Now for this, Let's take a look at the sketch here for that one. Okay, that is how it is supposed to be. So, like end over here, yes. Good. Perfect. You know, I should probably save. I haven't saved this in a little while. There. Done. Now let's start climbing this wing. Where's the arrow? Here? Yes, that's where it is. Awesome. This is looking perfect. Yeah, perfect. The pointification of this bit of the line here, this end of the line, might be a little bit of trouble. Might be a little troublesome later, but that's a problem for later. For now, let's just make these lines exist. I'll fix them later, when the time for that is right.
Hey, these ponies say that I'm so talented, and they all say my songs are great. Sometimes I think it's all I'm good for.
Oh, I am putting this thing on the wrong place.
I'm hoping this is worth the wait.
Hold on. Yeah, this is how it is supposed to be.
You know you'll always be my best pony. You're really more than I deserve. I wanna thank you for inspiring me. I shouldn't lie when truth will serve. I don't remember how it used to be. I can't imagine it was good.
There we go, that is done.
Just makes me worry now.
Let's move on some more. I think this here I can do with a triangle-ish thingy. You know, go straight for the pointification bit.
I really thought that I could save you, but on the day I wasn't there. I don't know how I'm meant to help you now. Maybe you're fine and you don't care. I hope you'll find yourself a place where you can just be everything you are. I like to think that I could be there too. I hope I didn't go too far. I hope you'll be okay without me. I hope you meet me all the time.
Okay, down here, this is fine, at least up to this point here. Up there, however, it is too thin.
Still feel like every day is brighter now. There's so much left to understand. I hope one day I'll get to see you. I hope I'll get to see you smile. I hope one day you'll really like yourself. I know one day you're gonna fly.
It doesn't really look that right. Yeah, that's still not looking too right. It is, though. I just don't know why it doesn't seem like it. Okay, I said today is actually much cooler than yesterday, that I'm not even having to need my fan on. But now I'm starting to sweat a bit. So I'm gonna turn it on. Man, I really need to clean this fan. It is super dusty. There.
We could return to the stratosphere,
That's better.
just leave all of it behind. But I don't know if you would want to.
Not just the fan, I also need to clean my screen. It's still very dusty.
Sometimes I wish that you just hated me.
I've been needing to clean this screen for a very long time by now.
Being perfectly inadequate
At least a couple months.
when you're in need of someone dead.
Someday before Christmas I'm gonna do it. Yeah, there's plenty of time between here and Christmas. Man, can you believe it? We are closer to Christmas now than we are from the start of the year.
What do I do with all this love? I need to find this
And it still feels like 2025 just began.
up above.
At least to me it does, I don't know about you. Okay, this part over here, that needs to be curved inwards a bit more. Down here. And so does this bit here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Alright, I think that's it for this membrane, but I do now have to do a couple fixes. Well, not really fixes. I have to do one pointification and actually one fix, because this here is still going way out there and it is not supposed to be like that. So let's sort that out. Question is how? Maybe if I add a couple anchor points, one down here and the other one here, and then delete this one, I might get away with this. It is not going to be pointy as it is supposed to be, but it should be close to it, and hopefully I can improve that in Photoshop. But that is so close to that black line there, though. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, I'm not too sure how this is going to look like once I rasterize everything. But I don't think it is going to look very good. I'm still gonna try though. if I can at least get enough room between this blue part of this line and the black one from the other one there, I might be able to come into here with the eraser in Photoshop later and trim a little bit of the top of this line here so it can actually be very pointy as it is supposed to be. Yeah, hopefully that there is going to be enough. Yes, hopefully it will be. For now, I am going to declare that as finished. Righty then. Let's remove this black line here, turn everything to black, and move back to the right wing, because this is done. But for backup purposes, I am going to save this as a different file. So Alpha 5 is going now to become Alpha 6. Alright, let's go back to this. Let's break apart right here. And here. Alright, that's good. Good, perfect. Oh, actually, these lines, I'm gonna have to color them individually. Let's begin with this one. Black. Black. Oh, I'm still missing one thingy there. Ah, crud. Let's make it. Thicker there, probably thinner here. Where's the arrow? There. Yeah, that's about right. So turn that black. Also this one. All of them are going to become black. Just got to do it right. That one is just interior, no outline. This one is both. This one is just interior. This one is both, and this one is interior, so there. Oh, there's one more left in here. Yeah, that's quite fine. I'm still not entirely sure how I am going to do the layering with this wing, with these wings, but yeah, that can be a little bit of a problem. One step at a time. One step at a time, one problem at a time. Let's just make them exist first. Alright, I think that at least for now I am done with his left wing. Let's move on to the right wing. there. I can't wait to finally finish this stuff. This project has been a work in progress for far longer than it should have been. Not the only one with that status, though, unfortunately. And I have too many works in progress. But I think it is not only a me thing. As far as I am aware, every artist has that issue. Excuse me, I burped. There is a corner happening there that must go away. A couple anchor points here should do the trick after I deleted that one. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Yeah, that's kind of about done, I think. Let's just close it down here. Alright, let's save this thing and the plan out how I'm going to layer these wings, because they will have to be layered. I think I am seeing at least 2 layers for each wing. It's just a matter of how I'm going to divide those layers. Also, how am I going to connect this part of this wing to his shoulder while still keeping the body, which is where the shoulder is located, on a separate layer from the wing, and still make both of them match each other? Oh, hang on a second. What is going on with that line there? Oh, I see. Okay. No, that is right. I will save this as a... well, I should probably draw a line here to close those two. There. And also here? Yes, here. Okay, let's save this as alpha 7 and separate these wings from each other. I mean, they are already separated. What I mean is each side needs to become one layer. I mean, no, 2 layers. Right now they are just one single layer. I need them to be 2 layers each. So let's get started on that. How though? Like this part here should be a layer over this one, but oh, I think I know. Paint this blue and this. Oh, this is. Oh, that's the same line as that. No problem. I have an idea. All I gotta do is draw a new line here. Have it go there. And now, oops, go back here and delete that. Okay. Man, I really hope I am doing this right. Now continuing from this line. Oh, and I still have to pointify the ends of some of these lines. I forgot about that. Save. Okay, so this blue part over here is the inside of this wing, okay, and the lines that are in black, they are the outside, sorta. I mean, literally, yes. Mainly this part over here, right? Because this one here is technically more on the inside, but it is going to be layered over the blue part over here. So hopefully this should look like the wing is actually there and folded and stuff. I don't know how to explain it, so I'll just shut up and believe me. Just roll with it. What matters now is that, yeah, I gotta pointify. Because I am about on the stage where I have to start saving these as PNGs to rasterize them and use them as layers in Photoshop. So let's pointify everything that has to be pointified. Should have done that before I started dividing them into layers, but I forgot. There, that seems good. By the way, today's music playlist, today's background music playlist is 100% songs made by Replacer. Okay, I think that is done. Ah, no, hang on. There should not be any red showing right there. Or here. A little more. Gotta move this a little more. Okay, that should be enough. That is not meeting the edge of the line. Now it is. Good. Well, this one isn't. Not quite. It has to. If it doesn't, that's gonna be a problem. Not a big one. Most people wouldn't notice, but I would. Both the black line and the red line, they need to match each other just perfectly. There, that should do it. Now let's make a cut right here. And delete that. All right, good. That seems to be about right. Do I have to pointify anything else on this wing? It doesn't. I know it actually does. Right here. I was gonna say it doesn't appear so, but it actually does. Right here. This needs to be pointified. No, I grabbed the line instead of the anchor point. No. Oh, there's some blue poking out here. Oh, what's up with these lines there? I don't like them. Go away. Okay, let me try this in a different way. There, problem solved. Yeah. Ooh, that is going to be a big problem. Or will it? No, actually, no, it won't. Not if I play my cards right. There. Problem solved. I hope. Let's make a cut with this red, right? Oh, wait a minute. That has to go away. That red needs to be completely covered up by the black. Okay, hopefully that's gonna be enough. Let's cut right here. And there we go, that should be it. Now, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna deal with this here, where the wing connects to the shoulder, because these are two different layers. So for now, I'm gonna leave that line unpointified. Alright, let me divide the left wing into 2 layers as well, and then I'm gonna see how I'm gonna save them into rasterized form. That is, PNG. This one here, however, should be a lot easier to separate these layers. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, but this wing here, it needs pointification. Right there. Oh, also that. Yeah, it should be open right here. I still don't really know how I'm gonna deal with that. Let me focus on what I do know how I'm going to deal with. I think I am doing this right. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, guys, by the way. But you know what it's like whenever I'm working with vectors. There really isn't all that much to talk about at all. Vectors are great. I love working with vectors. They help me a lot. But I cannot deny it is a bit of a tedious process. Okay, those two are not matching well. Oh, I'm not doing this right at all. Oh no, wait, I am just mistaking this part for that part. Stupid. Yeah, that green should be over the blue there. I mean the red. Completely. Shouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. Did I just lose internet? No, but my Stream Deck just disconnected as if I did. Why? If the stream suddenly goes offline, guys, it's because I either lost internet momentarily or permanently, or I pressed the wrong button on the Stream Deck while I tried to reconnect it. Why? Why am I disconnected? Come on. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, since this is connected to the PC via USB, what if I change your connection with desktop? Instead of use Wi-Fi, use USB. But wait a minute, there was an issue with USB connection, at least using this phone in particular with Touch Portal, which is the whole reason why I decided to only use Wi-Fi. And that is occasionally it would really lose connection to the PC through the USB, but it would reset some buttons as if it had lost connection. So I would look at a button, for example, the microphone button, which is supposed to be green when I have the microphone on, so you guys can hear me. It would switch it back to red, which is its default setting, which, needless to say, means it would be off. And that confused me a lot several times in the past. Okay, it seems to be back. I'm going to mute the sound and microphone for a moment. I'll turn it off and back on just to make sure it is actually working as it should. Yeah, okay, it is back. I don't know why I just did that. No, not really that important. What matters is that it is working. I didn't mean to switch tools. What I meant to do is to recolor these lines back to black. All of the ones that have to be that color. Oh, I gotta do a little patching here. Don't I? Actually, no, that is not going to be needed. All I gotta do is move this anchor point just a bit. Oh no, actually I do have to do some patching here because now there's a corner poking out over here. And that's gonna show on the layer in Photoshop. So patch it is. Oh, that is matching just right. There we go. Patch complete. And yeah, I don't think I have to pointify anything else now. Next step is just to separate these into different layers and rasterize everything. So save, and let's save again. That is alpha 8. Excuse me. Okay, send that sketch all the way back and save. And let's begin. Oh, hang on, I should group these first. Everything that is blue will be one group, everything that is black is going to be another group. So let's do it. Okay, that is one group. So Control G. There. I think I have all of these black lines selected, so Control G to group them. Let's see. Yep. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta close that up there. Forgot about that. Let's go back here to this blue. There. That is going to be important in Photoshop later. Ah! Dang it. How do I redo the line? Redo a pen line. There it is. Are all of them selected? Yes. Let's see down here. Alright, just add this one, and there we go. Now I can group them. Now let's test it by moving them. Yeah, good. The right wing is divided into two separate layers, and both layers are now selected. I mean, grouped. Let's do the same thing with the left wing here. Beginning with all the black lines. There, there, there. Nothing shall be left behind. Not a single black line can be left behind from this selection. I almost forgot about these down here. I think that's all of them. No, 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 no. I'm missing one. Freak. There, now I should have all of them. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, I'm still missing one over there. Fudge. There's a little patch right here. Yeah, I selected the blue. No, I undid all of the selections. No, now I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Alright, I have a different idea. Let's group the blue first. At least that way I can move them back a few layers, so all the black lines are on the top and a lot easier to select. Well, actually I think that's all of them. All of the blue. Yes, yes it is. There is, however, hang on, group again. And put them on the top and ungroup. Yeah, I gotta make a small division right here. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Okay, that's it. Group with that blue. Doesn't look like there's any blue left in there, so good. So there's gonna be one group. I mean, one layer. Let's now move it back. I'll move up one. That's a few. Actually, oh, I moved it all the way back. Let's move it back up. Just enough for it to show, but behind the black lines. There. That should do it. Let's now select the black ones. Again. Where's the patch that was there? There's supposed to be a patch here, right? Or is it down here? I can't tell. It looks right. Let's carry on. Did I just yes, I did accidentally move that. I'm gonna have to select them again. Where's the blue? Excuse me, where's the blue? That was weird. Why did you move? I did not move you when I clicked on you. Supposedly, everything that needs to be selected is selected. So group, and let's move to see if I missed anything. And yes, I did. There it is. The one patch that I was looking for and couldn't find. It is right there. Why couldn't I find it when clicking? I am clicking, I can't find it. That's annoying. Why is there even a patch here? Why is it so necessary? Oh, it's down there. No wonder I wasn't finding it. I was looking up there, but no, actually I did try to find it down here. I couldn't. I still can't. Okay, plan B. Group all of the black lines. Like that, yes. Now what? Oh, yeah, seriously, actually. Why is there a patch there? Because of that. That's why there's a patch there. I think I've managed to include that patch now. Let's hit something real quick here on the sketch. Ah! I still didn't. Now it should be included. What? How? Okay, what the fudge? That must be on a layer so far back that it is completely dug under the lines that I am that I'm having to select here to make to group all of them. I'll get a thing. Just you watch me. There. Come forth. All the way. Okay, now ungroup these. Where's the patch? I'm not seeing the patch anymore. Is this gonna do it? Nah. It is right here. Come on. There it is! Finally! Finally got the darn thing. I think. We'll see now. Yes, there we go. Finally. Ooh, that took forever. Okay, so this is another layer. Right? So, why is it broken? I grouped you together, didn't I? I did. I am 100% sure I did. Why is all of this not grouped anymore? Why? Come on, group. Okay, so that's one layer. That's two layers for the right wing. And over here we have one layer for the right wing and a second layer for the right wing. Okay, put them back there. And save this darn thing. Next, excuse me. Next, I'm gonna delete everything you see on the screen right now, except for some of these groups, and each one is going to be exported as a PNG file so I can then use them in Photoshop as layers. Let's begin. Delete all of that, and that, everything. Everything but the guidelines. Let's begin with the left wing. With this layer. Items on your wish list are now discounted. Great! I have no money. Shut up. Oh, hold on. I removed the guidelines. Ugh. Make a new one. Okay, and turn this black. Maybe I should have done that before I grouped them, but eh. Also, it's not save as, it's export. That's the inside, right? Yeah. Right wing inside line arts. At what resolution am I supposed to export this? I wrote a note down somewhere with that information. Oh, here. Export from Corel at 1000 resolution. So here. Change this from 500 to 1000. Okay, now I remove the blue. And I'm going to export this here as well. This one is going to be left. Did I name the first one I just exported as right wing? I think I did, didn't I? Right leg, right side teeth. Yes, I did. It's left. Left wing. Left wing. Outside line arts. 1000 pixels there. Okay, let's do this. Turn these black, like so, and export. Now this is going to be right wing. Right wing, inside line arts. Now this goes away, and I export this here as the outside. Right wing, right wing, outside line arts. There we go. And I'll just close CorelDRAW because hopefully I'm not gonna need it anymore. Without saving, of course, because everything that needed to be saved had already been saved. So now let's open Beta 0. Ah, look at this goof. Okay, let's import the newly finished wings. Right wing inside, right wing outside. Where's the left wing stuff? There, left wing inside and outside. Okay, let's begin with this one. Put that there.
Did you like it when I said I was yeah,
Left wing. Outside the line arts. Left wing inside line arts. This here should be the inside of the right wing. Yes, let's put it here. Oh, should be behind the eyes layer. Put it all the way down here then. Right wing. Outside line arts. And the last but not really least, not least at all actually, the inside. Right wing inside line arts. Next, I have to erase all of the guidelines in these layers. So let's do this. Delete, 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 and delete, and that should be all of them. And save. Gotta save. Now I gotta color them. Oh yeah, how the fudge am I gonna fit this? So these lines here and here, they are supposed to go behind this shoulder, but still be in front of the neck, right down here, and the mane back there. Let me first quantify this. Yeah, this should be easy. If I am careful and do this right, it should be easy. No. Oh, don't do that. Okay, I cannot go any further up there. I'm gonna have to start this bit here again. That's fine. That works. Save. Excuse me. You know, I think I'm going to start with coloring the right wing, because I still have no idea how I'm going to fix this. I mean, not fix, but sort it out. So let's begin with this. Give me that color. And this color. Let's hide his body. Yeah, that should be everything. Now I can't see anything. Where's the wall? Oh, the wall is all the way up here. It's no wonder I wasn't finding it down there. Okay. Right wing outside. Right wing inside. Yeah, let's begin with this here. Save first. Saving. Done. Should I do this separately? Yeah, this is good. Right wing, inside colors. Now select, modify, expand by 1, invert the selection, and turn this layer into a mask layer. And now I just color. Easy like that. This is something that I should have done ages ago when I was coloring his body, but I forgot to draw the freaking wings. So I'm gonna have to do it now. Let's follow along the line art first, and then I will color the interior of this. Nearly done. There we go. Now I should be able to use a larger brush to color the rest. Let's go to 25 for starters. There, that's done. Awesome. But that, because I still gotta color this bit here, almost forgot. See how much easier using vector lines makes it to color in Photoshop? This is a lot easier than with just drawing the final line arts by hand, line by line, and then, I don't know, stuff. At least for the way that I draw, my art, this makes it a lot easier to get through this process. Does it mean I think this is the best way to do it? Absolutely not. I'm 100% sure there are better ways to get this, to do what I'm doing, done a lot easier. I just don't know how to use those ways yet. Okay, let's do the same thing now with this layer. Expand. Oh, actually, this, I just remember, this part here only requires one color. Because it's the back side of his wing. Yeah, it only requires one color. So there we go, that is done. Let's now work on this one here, and that is where stuff can go wrong very royally. Whatever that is supposed to mean. Oh, I misspelled line arts here. There, it's fixed now. Not that it actually needed to be fixed. Okay, let's begin with the inner side here. What's up, Reptane? I don't know. I don't know where I can begin to try and guess. Is it gonna get hot tomorrow or something? Trying to get an achievement. Oh, you're playing Hollow Knight. I would assume. Okay, now this here. This part is supposed to be dark green. Also that. I've beaten the game in nearly 100% completion in around 80 hours. Wow, it's already been 80 hours. Good God. Time really goes by extremely fast when you are having fun. There's one where you need to beat the game in 5. Oh, sounds like you're never getting that one, huh? Is that why you are frustrated now? Because I mean, if it took you 80 hours to beat the game for the first time and the achievement is for doing it in 5, yeah, I think you would need either a TARDIS or a certain very specific DeLorean. Following a guide from a known speedrunner. I see. Can you still get that achievement? That might be a dumb question, but I guess I gotta ask. Just start a new save. Oh, it counts by the save, not by the game itself. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, that makes more sense. There. That is done. Now, next, let's move on to the inner side. I mean, the outside. The other layer. Yeah, now this here is where I might have some issues. Because you see, it is completely open right here, so I cannot just select this here to color like I... Oh no! I forgot to pointify this! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just have to do it here in Photoshop with the eraser. No big deal. Might not look as good, but this is salvageable. I need a bigger brush. There, how the fudge didn't I see this? It's fine. Not a big deal. There. Fixed. But yeah, so yeah, I cannot simply just make a selection here and apply colors to the layer because this area here is completely open. And it cannot be like that. I think I maybe might know how to get around this issue. It is not going to be a very good solution, however, especially when I apply any shading to it. Just in case, I'm going to save this as a different file to keep this stage of progress as a backup. By the way, I'm gonna dump some Spyro Cinder in some art in a minute. Ooh, Cinder and Spyro art. I'm in a very big mood for playing Dawn of the Dragon again. Oh, that is adorable. I've seen this one. I think it is already in my collection. I would like to find the original for this one without the text. That's very cute. Actually, I think I have seen it before already too. Yes, I have. Don't remember who the artist is. These are really cute. Man, I really wish Dawn of the Dragon, the Legend of Spyro trilogy, would get a remaster or a remake. At least a remaster would be nice. All right, how am I gonna deal with this situation here? I think I know. Let's make a new blank layer right here. Switch over to this green. And do this. Hold up. Yeah, arrow. What did I do? Ah, there we go. Okay. Now I can. Well, actually, I still cannot make the selection that I need because I need to join the black lines with that green line. So merge down, and there we go. Hold up. Copy the name of the layer first. Yeah, merge down and rename it. Okay, now I can make the selection that I need. Just like that. Expand by 1, invert the selection. Yeah, okay. Select this layer and turn it into a mask layer. Coffee milk. Yeah, I think I am following that account. I have to check later. You know, I think I should probably begin here with the corners. I just realized, by the way, the title I gave today's stream is not supposed to be that title. It should have been the title that I gave the stream last Sunday before I canceled the show last minute. What was the title again? I think it was, if I quote, in all caps. No, not all caps, but at least some wording there in caps lock. In uppercase, that is. I think the title was... I can't believe I forgot the freaking wings. Yes, I think that was the title. I forgot to name it that. Oh well. No turning back now. Alright, that is done. Just gotta fix this little corner here. There, all done. Now let's move on to the inlet part over there. Now this should be extremely easy. Expand, invert, new layer. Wait. Hadn't I already made a layer for the color there? I could swear I had. Huh. Left wing, inside colors. Now give me a very big, round, hard brush. There. Switch colors again. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, no, never mind. I thought I had colored the outer layer here wrong. I didn't. Good. I am on the correct layer, right? Yes. It would have been very bad if I was coloring on the wrong layer. That's one of the most common mistakes every artist makes at least once or twice. Per project, mind you. There are even memes about it. I still want to make a stream, at least one, where I do nothing but watch memes and funny videos. Actually, I should rephrase that. Look, not necessarily watch. Look at memes and watch funny videos. I still want to do that someday. While I am working on this, I am trying to formulate in my mind how I am going to connect this wing to his shoulder. Order score rating as humor low comment. Yeah, the problem with making a stream like that is that I cannot really source the material myself, because to do that I will have to look at the material first, and I'll laugh if it is funny enough. And then when I check it on stream, it's just not gonna be as funny as it was the first time around, you know? Whew. Okay, that's done. Save. Next, I gotta color the line arts. So while it saves, let me pick the colors that I need for those, which are this one and this one. No, not that one. This one. Right, let's go here on this layer. Hide those. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, hide that one. Make this one visible. And lock this one. Now, check this. Whee! One of the many benefits of using vectors for coloring. Okay, now this I don't have to color everything. Just a few things. Probably don't even have to color this bit of line here that I am coloring right now, because I'm pretty sure all of this is obstructed by the wall. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now let's do the same thing for this black line art here. Well, let me hide those layers so I don't get myself confused. Okay, that brush is far too big. There, that's better. Mhm. Now this bit here is going to involve a lot of fixing mistakes because it is going to involve a lot of making mistakes. Should I maybe have used the pen to separate the darker line from the lighter line? Yes, I think I'm gonna do that. Just to try and make this a little easier on myself. Hang on, I didn't close. There. Now it is closed. Oops. I hope I am doing this right because here we go. Make a selection and color. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there's more. There's more right here. Hang on. Oh no, don't do that. I picked the wrong tool. I'm so good at clicking the wrong things. By accident. There, I think that's all I need. Yeah. That's, actually no. Yeah, no, that is not good. No. No. Ah, frick, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I think this might be worse. Yeah, that is worse. That is so much worse. I think I'm starting to develop the lean. You know, the moment where you are so focused on something that you start to lean forward and even sit at the edge of the chair. I'm slowly starting to do that. I just realized. Okay, let's try this. No, that's not it. Also known as shrink focus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that there is better. A lot better. Okay, let's carry on. What? How the hell did I do that? Ooh, this bit down here is not gonna be very fun. I see a link. I click link. YouTube, you're so funny. Oh, you're so cute. You think you have any powers here? No, you don't. Shrimp Quartet. Where is this going? That's kind of cute. Kind of cute. This let me lower the volume a bit. Well, it actually is actually over. This reminds me a little bit of that meme of the boy with the trumpet, playing the trumpet at the ears of a girl who's trying to walk away, covering her ears. Reminds me of that. But yeah, this bit here. Oh, this is gonna be actually maybe not. This might not actually be as big of a problem as I was thinking it is going to be. Yeah, that meme was very popular a few years ago. Seem to have fallen out of service now for a while. I almost got it right. Almost got it right the first try. Yeah, there, fixed. Not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Actually, hang on a second. This line is supposed to be dark green, isn't it? Let me reference my own stuff. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, here, it's gonna be enough. Yeah, that is actually not that color. However, this is a different perspective from this. So actually, yes, it is supposed to be dark green here. Because of the perspective. Perspective is different. Gotta be very precise with this. What was the keyboard shortcut for tilting the whole canvas again? Shift R? Yes, it is. Shift R. There we go. Tilt a little bit more. There we go. That should be it. Question. How do I reset the orientation now? I forget. Oh, I see. I hold the shift and then I turn around. Okay. There. Okay. That's done. Let's now... Actually, both wings are now fully colored. Yeah, I can make his body visible again and everything else that I hid away. Because now the next challenge is going to be how to connect the wings, or the left wing rather, to his shoulder there. Okay, save. Save, and let's move on to a different file so I can keep this stage of progress as a backup. Just in case things go wrong in the future. So beta 2, and let's keep working on this here. Oh! I forgot to color the other wing. I mean, the line art of the other wing. Oh! Crap! Alright, let's go back to a beta 1. Yes, replace the file. Right when I thought I was done, turns out I'm not. Okay. Here. Easy peasy. How much of the darker area of the wing is supposed to be visible? Okay. This means there's something in my eye. Oh, did you get the achievement? Okay, this means I can move on to the other layer here. This one. I do this again. Where's the wall? There. Oh, color the right wing is way easier and faster than the left one. Ooh, I still forgot about this here when I was working. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it. Nah, I'm hyped that your stream's finally about to start. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because of the music. This is not even the exact same one that plays on the intro. There's a different version of that one. But yeah. Yeah, should I still erase a bit of the line art here? So it is like it is on the sketch. Nah, nah. Okay, now for real. These wings are done being colored. There we go. Okay, save, and now I can actually go to beta 2. Okay, now the next challenge is, how do I connect this wing to this shoulder while still keeping the shoulder in front of the wing, but the wing, not in front, over the wing, but the wing over the neck, you know, in between the shoulder and the neck. I'm not sure. I mean, sure, ideally, I should just erase a little bit of there, as I usually call it, make a cut in there, like I did with the wall for his paws to show. Here, if I hide his body, there. See these holes here on the wall? That's how I made. That's what I had to do to make these paws show in front of the wall while the rest of his body is behind it. I'm thinking I'll have to do the exact same thing with this wing here. Wow, it looks so strange with his body shaded, but the wings still having flat colors. Oh, wait a second. I think I forgot something on the right wing there. I may have forgotten to draw the membrane that is supposed to be right. Well, maybe it is supposed to be right here, as it is with the left wing. I mean, is it really? Is it supposed to be there? Kind of. Let's go back to Corel. Line Arts Alpha 8, is this what I want? Yes, it is. Open Corel. Let's open this in Corel rather. Did I click? Hello? Corel? Ah, there we go. Well, I bet it's gonna open this thing twice now, if not 3 times. Okay. Aha! There! Told you! I knew it was gonna open twice. Okay. How am I gonna sort this out? 40 gigabytes ID hard drive performance. Yeah, man, that reminds me. In the very near future, well, not very near future, but in the near future, I will have to buy a new SSD for my computer. The health of mine is already down to the high 60s. Actually, let me take a quick check. Nice. 69%. But yeah, it's already down to 69%. And I have no money to buy another one. Excuse me. Alright, let's draw a line art for the membrane of the right wing, since I clearly forgot to do that. You need a 2 terabyte NVMe PC. Man, that thing costs a fortune. You have no idea how expensive those things are here. The SSD that I have on my PC is a SATA SSD. 3.5 inches. Same size as a laptop hard drive. But yeah, that was the best thing that I could get, or rather, that I could afford at the time, or ever. And even then, that was expensive. My motherboard supports NVMe drives. I just cannot afford them. Yeah, 3 or is it? Actually, no, I think it's 2.5. Ah, frick, I don't remember. The small one, the size of a laptop hard drive. I forget now. Anyway, point is, NVMe's are just too expensive. Also, if I can ever afford any NVMe drive to use on my PC, I want to first buy some adapter or a new dock or something that I can use to plug that NVMe into. Not necessarily to use it as an external drive, but in the event something goes wrong with Windows in that and I cannot access the files for some reason, I can take it out of the PC, plug it into some kind of dock, and plug it on another PC through USB. You know, that way I can make backups of that. Because otherwise, I would not feel safe. And I like to feel safe, especially when it comes to my files. Yeah, 2.5. I said it wrong. But I was aware I said it wrong. Sorta. Anyway. That should be all I need for this, I think. Let's see. Yeah, NVMe's, especially ones of that capacity rating, they are extremely expensive. At least they were the last time that I saw them, that I looked into them, I mean. And I'm pretty sure they are just as, if not more expensive now. So if this is Pichal, say technology, a computer parts online store. And how many gigabytes did you say there? 2 terabytes? Let's see, switch from cheapest to most expensive. Let's pick a good brand like Crucial, for example. And also Kingston, Western Digital rather. Yes. Apply. Now capacity, 2 terabytes. Format, that would be M.2, right? No, actually. Yeah, these two here. Wait, let me do this one first. NVMe. Okay, so like we have this WD green. Allegedly, the original price was 1,277 reais and 64 cents, and if you pay upfront in full using Pix, it's just under 900, which is still very expensive. Also, this might be old stock because prices have been going up a lot in the past few months of everything. Seriously, just yesterday I went to the supermarket. I only bought 2 to 3 items, and that cost me close to 150 reais. And those items were not even expensive things. Check MX 500. Kaboom is another good website. 1,000, almost 2,000 reais. Also, this is almost the price of my rent. Anyway, which one did you say there again? MX 500. Yeah, this is the SSD that I wanted to buy when I upgraded my PC to a Ryzen 5 CPU years ago. Man, it's already been a few years. I did that in 2021. Anyway, this is what I wanted, but it was out of stock then, and clearly it is out of stock now. Last time it was available, it was selling upfront, full price, by 679.90. Excuse me. But yeah, the 2 terabyte capacity drives, it's in the thousands. Over 1,000 at the very least. Cheapest one currently is the WD Green. How much would it cost to ship to where I live? No information. But it's expensive. Like I said, too expensive. Unaffordably expensive. And don't even get me started on the graphics cards. Which I need to upgrade mine. Anyway, too expensive. A SATA SSD under 1 terabyte is the best that I can, even though I don't have money to do it now. The best that I can afford when I can afford. Most likely. Should I add any kind of wrinkles to this here, like I did for the left wing? Maybe. See, redo edit, yes. Let's select these black and blues and color them gray so I can skip them. Shut up, Windows. Stop dinging. Yeah, there. Now I have a clear sight of this here. Let's see that one. Dein Daten, dein Wahl. Alle akzeptieren. Is that German? I would assume so. Where's the price for this one? Which I'm assuming is gonna be in euros. Is that the price there? 162.79. Yeah, by comparison, where's that Kaboom one? Yeah, imagine having to pay 1,825 euros on this drive. Think of it as that. Think of this price as it being in euros or dollars, and you'll get the exact idea of how expensive this thing really is. But yeah, otherwise, if I were to think of this as if this were in reais, which is my currency, it's extremely cheap by comparison. Yeah, can't afford it. Okay, back to this before I trigger my depression any further. Do you... What? Why? Why couldn't... Oh, because I forgot to drag. That's why. That's why I couldn't finish the line. Yes, I agree. That dog needs to shut the hell up. My neighborhood is a neat neighborhood. It's nice. It's quiet for the most part, but there's far too many freaking dogs that bark all day long, all night long, for no apparent reason. A couple of years ago, I don't know in which house it was, but there was this one house close to mine, either on my street or the street below. They had this one dog who, I kid you not, it would howl every single day, every single night, 24/7, extremely loudly, always the entire time. There were times I couldn't sleep because of that damn thing. I don't know what happened to that dog, but at least I haven't noticed anymore. But it seems to not have a howl anymore for a year or two now. Thank God. Because that thing was so annoying. And to make matters worse, and a lot of the times it would howl, it would cause all the other dogs in the neighborhood to start howling as well. My God, you have no idea how annoying that was. It was extremely annoying. I'm annoyed just by remembering. Where's the arrow from up there? I can't find it. Ah, here, found it. But yeah, that dog needs to shut the hell up. Shut up, stupid dog. Go bark at your butt. Alright, I think I'm gonna add just one more line here for the wrinkle and I'll call it. Believe me, by the way, you would be hearing that dog way more loudly on the microphone if I did not have noise suppression filters enabled on OBS. Because it is actually louder than that. Than what you hear, I mean. Okay, I think that there is enough. I am going to export this as a... Let me see if this is Alpha 9. As a layer all of its own. Oh, I forgot to group before I started doing this. No big deal. Just found a PCPP clone for Brazil. Give me a minute. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to export this. Right wing membrane. 1000 resolution. Save, and let's close CorelDRAW. And for real now, I'm not gonna need that anymore. And before I do need that again. Let's see, right wing inside here. Select all, copy, paste. Where's the right wing layers? Here, paste it right here. Okay, back to the pen. Right wing, membrane, line art. Yeah, that's right. This here is going to be just color. Oh, no, hang on. Actually, that's the wrong color. This is the correct color to use with it. There. Now I can make the selection. Expand by one, then invert the selection, blah blah blah. Turn this into a mask layer and add the color that it is supposed to have, which is this green here. The only problem with how I just made this is that when it is time to shade these wings, which is, the time is very close, the time is nigh, that might cause me a few problems. I think that before I shade, I might want to merge that with the layer below. Which actually I could do it right now. I don't really need to have it like that. I'm gonna wait a little more. I'm gonna wait a little more on that. There's still a few things that I need to consider before I do that. And yeah, I think that looks a little more correct-ish. I don't know. I just selected the wrong layers. Balls. So that's without it. That's with it. Yeah, I guess it is supposed to have that there. Just not sure if like this or like this. Yeah, it's like this. Considering the height where it curves here on the left wing. Yeah, I think it should be like that. But I am having second thoughts about it. Maybe down some more. Tell you what, I'm gonna have it here on its original position, save, go to another file and move it. Because I am really not sure it is supposed to be that high up there. I think I maybe should group the layers of his mouth Hey, Car, I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, thank you for joining the stream. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Yeah, I think I should group the mouth layers together. Let's make a new group for them. That should help keep things more organized. There, that way now I can more easily hide the mouth and the eyes. Yeah, I think that there is better than the original position, so let's roll with that. Okay, and a save. It's almost Monday for you, indeed. By the way, I just remembered I forgot to drink from my water this entire time. Been streaming for close to 3 hours and I haven't drunk. Excuse me. Monday's my last weekend day. I have a 3-day work week. Only 3 days. Nice. Meanwhile, I'll have a whole full week until Saturday. At least on Saturday, I only work up to noon. 12 o'clock at noon, I'm free to go home. All right. I think I'm going to begin the shading by the right wing, and I'm gonna leave this here for last because one of the things that I just remembered I gotta do before I merge the layers together is to draw the scales. So let's get ready to do that. Let's begin by hiding his body again. Actually, these layers can stay. Wait a second, aren't these here the exact same layers? Something's wrong. The hell? Why are there two of the same? I don't remember duplicating these. There's two of the same. What the hell? Why? How and when the hell did that happen? Now I'm gonna have to check every single one of these layers. I have zero memory of making that one twice. Why would I? Why isn't the voice working? It worked when I tested before the stream. Can only catch your streams on Sunday. Excuse me. The other days you're usually on at 3 a.m. Very late for you there. For me, it is 7 o'clock in the evening when I go live. Okay, so I think I fixed that there. So let's hide his body. I can hide that there too, and the eyes. Okay. Should I... Hang on. Yes, I think I should merge the line art of this membrane that I just drew on Corel. I should merge it together with... Yeah, this line art, I should merge that one with this one now. Before I do that, however, I'm gonna have to erase some lines in here. So let's hide the wall. Yes, this here is a layer that I'm gonna have to work on. For me, it's sleep o'clock. Fair enough. Also, Mike, you don't know what's scary until the Singular revokes your signal at 500 meters away when you're doing 160 kilometers an hour. Why would you even be doing 106 in the first place? Are you driving on an autobahn? You go that fast in places you are not supposed to, and you might get a ban. Get it? Auto ban? Ban? Whatever. Alright, let's just focus on this. Train simulator. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Hang on a second. What's going on over here? What is that? Why is that there? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but why? I'm going to remove it. In before it is something important. It shouldn't be, because I think his head is supposed to be right here. Yeah, his head is there. So that is completely out of sight. Signal is clear, so I maintain line speed 160, then it goes red. I need 1.3 kilometers to stop, even in emergency. Yeah, trains are really heavy. They do need a lot of room and time to slow down and stop. Which is why when you drive up to a railway crossing and there's a train coming, you do not cross the damn thing, because if your car gets stuck there, you're toast. Most likely. Because that thing, even if they see you from 2 kilometers away, depending on their speed, that train ain't stopping before they hit your car. And it's not a pretty sight when that happens. Okay, I can merge these two layers together. So merge down, rename this. Okay. Now I gotta merge these two together. Well, they're gonna cease being a... Oh, wait a minute. I don't necessarily need these layers, the layers for the colors. I don't necessarily need them to be mask layers anymore at this point. Yeah, I'll just merge these two together. At the same time, I kind of don't want to. Okay, so excuse me. So that is done for that one. You know, let's go ahead and rasterize this one here too. I'm gonna do that for both wings right now. Merge down. Merge down. Okay, that should be it. And the save. When I signal myself in a game, I always make sure I have room to revoke a signal if I must. If my panel shows the train is having passed the distance signal, I won't revoke it. If it's a SBL automatic signal, my limit to revoke is 2 blocks out. If train is 3+ blocks, over 3 blocks, not a revoke. If close, I stick with it. I never played any train simulator games. I'm not exactly into trains myself. I'm more of a car guy. What the hell was I gonna do? I forget. Oh, I was gonna draw the scales. Right. So that's the line art. That's the colors for that one. Okay, let's make a new layer here. And let's go grab my dragon scales brushes. Where are they? There they are. Found them. Okay. Oh, here it is. Ah, thank God I saved a sample of the colors that I am using for the scales. I play a super serious Polish railway sim. TMP players could never with their moderation strictness. You know, red light once, warning again. Warning's percentage, depending on how much percentage is basically a ban. I haven't touched Truckers MP in 2 years, maybe 3 by now. I don't remember. Oh yeah, so I gotta keep in mind where the light source is. Okay. Well, first of all, let's make this wall visible. We gotta have a wall. Walls are important. Walls are good. Depending of the purpose, of course. For keeping intruders away, perfect thing, best thing. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably hide the background for a little while. Could you imagine getting banned for ignoring a red light on TMP? Yes, I can actually. It can happen. Last I checked, it is not necessarily forbidden to run a red light. You can, but if you cause an accident because of that, then you can get banned. And you should. Rules are there to be followed, not to be broken, as that stupid saying goes. That rules exist to be broken. Buh. My butt they are. On that sim, ignoring a red signal is forbidden. Even if nothing happens, you can get slapped a ban. Well, if it is a simulator, it makes sense. That stuff. Trains can be extremely dangerous in real life, after all. So if you are trying to simulate real life in a game, makes sense. Same rules. Yeah, I think that there is right. Hang on, where's the rest of that wing? It's here. Okay, so this should I do this? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm still teaching myself how to better use, how to properly use these brushes to draw scales. Oh, you found the link? Done. Wanna get a heart attack? Oh boy. Prices, huh? I always say out loud when passing a expected stop. Passing, I expect a stop. Halt and button means expect a stop. Before setting motion, I always do my checks, signal clear time, departure time. Yeah, I gotta follow them rules. Alright, let's have a heart attack. PC montado, build. Oh, I see you put up a parts list. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, if you want a good PC these days in this country, dude, I kid you not, you could buy a brand new car in this country before the pandemic, and it would cost about that much. Maybe less, maybe more, depending on the car. But since the pandemic, car prices went extremely high up, and now vintage cars, if they are in a good condition, you can very easily find them for sale for this amount. So yeah, you can buy Technically speaking, you can buy multiple cars for this amount of money in this country now. Woo, woo. 2,331s for 31 and 82 for a power supply. 16 terabytes hard drive, 2,450. RAM, 2,200. Look, guys, if you want to have a proper idea of how expensive this stuff is in this country, do not look at these prices as being in real, which is Brazil's currency. Is your currency dollar? Look at these prices as if they were in dollars. Is your currency euro? Look at these prices as if they were euro. Like the motherboard. No, that's graphics card. Gigabyte GeForce RTX 5090 32 gigs. $17,998. Imagine paying dollars, this amount in dollars for that thing. Or 17,998 euros for that graphics card. That is how expensive these things are here. And that is the reason why it took me 13 years to upgrade away from a Generation 1 Core i5 CPU to the current Ryzen 5 that I am using. This thing is already approaching 10 years of age. Well, actually, no, less than that, but still, you get the idea. Let me read the chat there. 40k, yeah, that's a lot of money. So annoying when trolls press the emergency stop button. Always when you are just up to a speed, yeah. Can you imagine the scare? Because the case and CPU cooler don't even have a price. Imagine if they did. Yeah, I do think there should be some scales here too. Yeah, maybe small ones like that. Oh, wait a second. I think I forgot an unimportant detail here. I forgot to warp these scales that I just drew. So let's undo and redo. Oh, the dogs are barking again. Shut up! Stupid dogs. Alright, let's warp this so they look more natural. Like they are actually there. Shut up, Windows, don't ding. I've used it twice. Radio stop is a button that stops all nearby trains. I've used it twice. Once when I thought someone was going to crash into me, and once we're going to crash. Yeah, 6.4 thousand euros. That is considerably way cheaper. But I'm assuming that you are just doing a direct conversion. I am quite certain it would be cheaper than that if you assemble the same parts directly on a European website of that sort. And mind you, those specs, if they costed 1.6 thousand reais, that still would be incredibly cheap. At least cheaper by comparison. Good night, Cora. Thank you for showing up. Sleep well and dream of dragons. Have a good one. See you next time. Or at least, or I don't know. See you in 3 years. Have a good one. Bye. Yeah, man, that is a lot of money. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Why can't I make a new layer? Oh, that was weird. Huh. Oh, hang on. This the smaller one. No, I need this one. The 175.
I'll be the toast of the town, the girl on the go, and the type of pony every pony should know. I'll be the one to watch the girl in the flow, and the type of
Right,
pony
warp.
every pony should know. At home at the opera on a fancy yacht, becoming the talk of all the Canterlot. I'm the belle of the ball, the star of the show.
This one isn't going to require as much warping as the other one did. There. Now let's make one more layer. Where's the body? There. And here. Yeah, that should be enough. I tell you this, Reptang and everybody else, it would be way easier for me to afford anything that I might want or need if I was living in the US by now. Comparatively speaking, things are far cheaper there than they are here. Okay, that is done. Let's now remove all of the excess scales. That is, all the stuff that is outside of the line art. So, no, not that layer. Yes, this layer. Here, let's select it. Expand. Grab the eraser and go back to these layers. And just do this. Actually, let's use an even bigger eraser. Let me hide this wall for a moment. There it is. Done. Where is his body? I don't think I'm gonna need to add any darker scales here. If anything, maybe to the membrane, but I'm gonna leave that for later. For now, let's just merge these three together. I'm not gonna rename this layer just yet. Okay, let's now begin. Wait, oh, that's the eraser. Let's now begin with the other part of the right wing. Is this the one that I want? Yes? No. I mean, yes, this one. Yeah, it's this one. It appears I am on the wrong layer. I mean, I am the correct layer. I just have the layer on the wrong place. What is that doing there? almost done. Okay, that's it for that one. Ah, now here things change a little bit. Because here... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's right. Actually, let's start this over. Let's start this over one more time. Yeah, that seems okay. I'm doing the leaning again. We're starting to. There. This should be enough. Next, let's remove all of the excess. But yeah, I just wanted to see how high I could push the price up. You can, if you wanna push prices high here, that's the easiest thing to do. It's too easy to get high prices here, to find them, to push them, and stuff. Okay. Now, for the darker scales, which are the ones that I just drew here on the inside, that's gonna be a little more difficult to erase the excess of them. Or will it? Because, I mean, technically speaking, all I gotta do is this. Oh no! That was not supposed to happen. Actually, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Just gonna make a fine detail here, just in case. Okay, that's done. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Yeah, look at that. That's starting to look like wings, shaded wings, whatever. It's good. Of course, I didn't apply any shading yet. That's just the scales. Let's now do the same for this wing here. Where are its layers? Here. Okay, let's start here. Oh, hang on. I forgot to merge these two together. And save. I haven't saved in a while. Alright, let's start. This is going to require a much larger brush than this. The scales themselves are not going to be bigger. It's just the area that the brush is going to cover. That is what's going to be bigger. Now that I'm doing this, I'm having second thoughts if that was actually necessary. To use a bigger brush, that is. Oops. Accidentally right-clicked. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Drop this back to, let's do 175. Yeah, this part here is going to be a bit difficult. Not necessarily the creation of these scales. No, it's kind of easy still. It's just making the base of the wing here correctly match the shoulder. Okay, I think this is enough. Now I'm gonna make another layer. But this time I'm going to use the darker scales. And let's drop the size of this brush to 100. There should be another layer there with that color in there. I forgot to draw it. It's fine, no problem, that should be an easy fix, but for later. For now, let me focus on this. Okay, one more. Oops. How did I do that? Set this to 200. there. Man, this looks like a mess. Well, you know what they say, you cannot bake a cake without breaking a few eggs. So I gotta make a mess before you can organize everything. Or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. No. Actually, you know what? Before I make this layer, I should clean up these here. Let's begin with this first one. Now this one. Now the next. And the last one. Okay, let's see all of them. But I'm not done yet. There's still a lot that I gotta sort out in this. Okay, this here needs fixing. No, this is actually going to be easier than I was thinking. It just I forgot. Let expand and then invert the selection for this one. It's also gonna help if I actually am doing all the erasing on the correct layer for one. Wait a second. Oh, fudge. Do not invert the selection. First, let's erase everything that is inside this. Wait a second. I have a feeling I might have erased something that I wasn't supposed to. But I don't know if I did. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I might just be paranoid about this. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to sort out up here too, but let me finish with this area down here first. Okay, so this is there, this is here. Okay. Okay, up here. All of this here has to go away. There. Like that. Okay, this here has to go. I'm not sure how far that is going, so let's be careful. Okay, I think that for this part, I'm gonna have to use a soft round brush for the eraser. Otherwise, this is not going to look natural. Okay, that looks better. Next bit. This one is just down there. Okay, let's make all of them visible now and see if I need to make any further corrections anywhere. No, everything seems to be fine. Just as they should be. Okay. Good. Very good. But I'm not done. Still gotta add some more light green scales right here. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna make a new layer. Select the outside and this part of the oh, wait a second. Oh. Plan B. I switch brushes, god damn it. Whatever. That's too big. That's even bigger. That's the one. Okay. I think that erasing the excesses of this one is probably going to be the hardest one so far. Also, I'm not entirely sure I did this right. I don't think I did. Yeah, no, that doesn't look right at all. What if I just do this? That's worse. You know what? I need to use the bathroom, so what I think I'm gonna do is actually wrap up here for today. Have some rest. Heed to nature's call. Oh, there is something up this layer. Okay. Okay, heed to nature's call. And pick this back up next time. I'm still learning how to use these brushes. I think this here might be either the third or fourth time, maybe, that I draw something using these brushes for scales. Excuse me. So yeah, I still have a lot to learn with these. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up here for today. Thank you all so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. Thank you for keeping me company this entire time of this nice Sunday. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all again very soon on the next stream, whether it's gonna be on a Wednesday, a Friday, Saturday, or the next Sunday. Hopefully I'll meet you all again there. But yeah, for now, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, your Sunday, if it is still Sunday for you. If it is Monday, then I am so sorry. We all have to go through that. Riptane, thank you so much for joining. Everybody, guys, thank you so much. Dream of Dragons, guys. Hopefully I'll be seeing you all again very soon on the next stream. But until then, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Sleep well when you go to bed, and as always, Dream of Dragons. Bye.
Okay. Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find your feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Good balancing trips because I'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hope sunsetting not to crash. The truth can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that on my opinion of the channel. I'm sinking chips because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that said if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's both been elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the year. Good bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let it mark my opinion of the manipulation
options placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just grow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on thinking just because you've got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you planned. Citrus can be your fuse when you can see where fossils lay. Don't quit on hopes or dreams when you have simply got to chin up. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. You got to keep on sailing even when you want to frown. The world will keep on turning without matter where you land. You might as well be running when your feet should hit the sand. Don't bet on thinking just because you've got to be more grand. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your trips to trash.